So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. And he's whipped it across.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Some good work on the right flank here. Both sides exercising caution for now.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy, nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Xavi Alonso. And the return pass.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Xavi Alonso, who's shot. Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Israel have their second corner now. Xavi Alonso plays it short. No way through, so back it comes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rothwell. He's given the time to pick a pass. Vermaelen kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well timed, excellent interception. Yaya Toure. Juve. That has been slung wide. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, terrible. Van Nistelrooy! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Israel have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Overhit and out of play. Foden, Bruno Fernandes, spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Looking tidy in possession. And Van Nistelrooy! Rothwell. And it's Rothwell. Bamford. Cannon. Under an awful lot of pressure.
Cannon really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's in a great position here, and it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 38 minutes,
whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
You're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Bruno Fernandes. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Rothwell. And Hjelde. Rothwell. Tries to play it through. Shot, good chance for a shot! He scored! There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
the goal scorer for Israel after 45 minutes is number 10, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
2 added minutes has been
And they've got a
indicated.
throw. Vermaelen is always looking to break lines. Stam. And for the first half, that is that. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second.
And the shot! Off the post! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Bruno Fernandes, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tanganga. Good ball, good take. Takes a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And that a chance! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Great chance here from position A1. Alonso! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he cuts out the supply. More and more pressure on the ball here. Shelder. Cannon is sharing after that one. Yaya Toure. Azar. Very much a man of this moment. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's looking wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Yaya Toure. Played out to the left flank. Azar. Van Nistelrooy needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Rothwell. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cannon. Cannon showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Xavi Alonso. And it's Yaya Toure. Spread out to the left. Plays the return pass. For Xavi Alonso. Spread to the right. Now it's Foden. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Israel clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Cannon. Now it's Bamford. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rothwell. Great pressure, plenty of it. Israel needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Cannon. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Looking for the run. Adams cuts out the pass. Duke. That's going wide left. Very much into the last knockings. And that has been cleared.
Israel can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Aims beyond the defence. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Van Nistelrooy voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter.
Towering header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's cut it out. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Here comes the... And a header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Israel make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And he's being shifted off it. Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Here it is, crossed in. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's looking wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was quick to react. Back to the keeper it goes. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Irankunda providing an outlet on that flank. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Watford clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mendy in acres of space out wide. Big chance! Foden. Not the most accurate pass. And he's gone looking for safety. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Duff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short, and this is Hazard. Over to the right flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that was never going to make it. Watford have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational. Shoot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Israel are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spread to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And they've switched it over to the other side. 15 minutes till half-time. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bruno Fernandes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that could set him on his way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Nicely weighted ball. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Erankunda. Mondi. And he's forced to go back. Mondi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, this looks sharp. And he shoots! And that's a good finish. Half-time imminent. What a time to score. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Watford cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Searching pass he's played there. And that's been won straight back. Irankunda. And that is the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Israel are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Xabi Alonso goes short. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. And the shot! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Could move up a gear here. Mendy, who's set up one goal so far. Shifted it to the flank. Foden. That is good alertness. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the finish! Mondi.
The attendance for this
Now
match was
Irankunda.
29,950.
He has found the way through. Foot in. Azar. Yaya Toure. And it's Xabi Alonso. Vermaelen. Aimed beyond the defence. Bruno van... Terrific effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Israel have their third corner. Xabi Alonso with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hazard will not want to... He's having a hit! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Mondi. This is a promising build-up. Looking for the run. Now it's Mendy. And across it goes. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Watford really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's going wide left. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Number 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Irankunda. He's found a way through. Irankunda's cross. Van Nistelrooy.
Watford really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Hoisted in. Keeper's dealt with that. Cleared away. And it's for Marlon. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Irankunda has found the net here, of course. It's a good foot in there. Mondi, that's a little off target. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Picked out brilliantly. And that is expertly dealt with.
Watford really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. He is through here. Foden. Decent chance! And it's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 10, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely bit of skill. Shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging, though.
And that is that. Israel can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically, and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Van Nistelrooy picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen? Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. We are just getting started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank. Bullish header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. On shapes to shoot! It's loose now on the... Gnabry! Boy, he struck that clean. Fernandez. He's looking wide. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. And here's Batistuta. Played out wide. Garnacho has it in a wide position. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Out of play for a throw. Fernandez. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. Now it's Martinez. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Wits.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Looking for options for movement. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Musiala. Gives it back. And it's Fernandez. And that's a great chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rummenigge. And he's quick to it. And the shot! Goal! Germany! Germany are all square. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Germany restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Dybala. McAllister. And he's intervened well there. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He has found the way through. Shot at goal! Goal, Germany! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Germany with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Oh, just skips past his... And Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then...
Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Martinez. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's quick to get rid. Musiala. And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? Dybala in acres of space out wide. And he was alert to it. Looking for a runner. He's on it. Can he get away? That has not gone well. That's it. 45 minutes up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And that's the second half started. What a throw in. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Fernandez. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Garnacho. And this is Batistuta. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Can he finish? And another try. It's in.
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Clinical, just clinical. And the shot! And there's his goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, such a clever touch. And it's McAllister. Out towards the flank. In towards the back stick. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Senesi gets over and intercepts. Well, what about it? Germany have come back from the very brink. Martinez going after that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Referee's given a throw. Dybala. Beckenbauer makes the interception. That's really well cleared. He's a sharp little ball here. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. Fernandez tries to pass it. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Takes a shot! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Big chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Dybala. Over to the right flank. Messi. He's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover. He's had a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
McAllister has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Argentina have their second corner now.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 21. Número 10. Número 49. Número 4. Número 13. Entran número
Germany
16.
are looking to go forward now.
Número 23.
Senesi cuts out the pass.
Número 9.
Played into
Se va a
space.
realizar un cambio.
Brandt. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it. Germany really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Looking for the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. Messi. Almada gets into a good position. He's found the way through. Cross needs to be good.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Brandt. Narrow Icardi. Almada. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Germany illustrating perfectly the fickle nature. Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I want to focus on this guy, Jamal Musiala. Born in Germany, raised in England. He was courted by both nations, of course, until he chose to represent Germany at senior level. I would say he's probably a natural 10 with a very quick turn of pace. And once...
Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Well read, nice interception. But that has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? No, no way through. Wirtz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is shapes to shoot! And one thing is for sure, that will not deter him.
He looks to me like he's enjoying his personal duel with this keeper.
Germany with the corner, they're first. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Spain are looking to go forward. Tries from a long way out. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Germany have their second corner now. Matthäus plays it short. He's having a shot! That's another chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot.
Chance! Goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. This looks promising. Adams. Xavi Alonso. Spread out to the left. Now it's Hazard. He's picked his way through. Has a look up and towering header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown in this map.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That could... And the shot! And he's found the net! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's worked it through. Van Nistelrooy! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good ball out wide. Fernandes, he has found a way through. Tries to play it through. De Ligt kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. He's through here. Diouf. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Son Heung-min. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, there's a probing ball. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Quarter of an hour played. No, he refuses to take the bait. Played out wide. Foden crosses it in. Oh, good effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chance here to counter. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now, this could be a chance. Looking for options for movement. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that will... Chance for a shot! In he goes again! And that's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking. The ease...
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say...
Martinelli! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Back towards the middle. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Guardiola drives forward on the overlap. Martinelli picks it up out wide. Cantona receives it in a good position here. Silvestre with the clearance. De Bruyne, played back. Rice. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Foden, looking to play him in. Hangs one in. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. Engages and forces him off the ball. That is good progress on the left. Diouf. That is a brilliant interception. Van Dijk. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rodri. Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. Now it's Cantona. And he's running through. And he's had it nicked away. Cantona had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. Van Nistelrooy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He is through here. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for options for movement. Cross into the... and a header! It's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Nice interception, well timed. That has not gone well. Crossed into the middle. Guardiola. And they can counter here. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Aimed beyond the defence. Cantona is onto this. Stam, always a very imposing presence at the back. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
That is good strength. And it's Azar. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. Knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. It's an excellent interception. Van Nistelrooy. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's got away. Ball in towards the middle. That's going to go a long way. Martinelli.
There will be
That is one way to stop him.
time.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Rice. Cantona. Now it's De Bruyne. He's a sharp little ball here. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The teams separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can...
Great chance! And there's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tries a shot! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? In with the challenge. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Rodri. And it's Rice. Really fierce, close defending. Mohamed Salah. It's a pretty loose pass. Azar. Always onto this. Rodri. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Mohamed Salah. Azar. Almost an hour gone. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's having a hit! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Bruno Fernandes. Well read, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He has found the way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's played through for him. Rodri. Saliba. Now it's Cantona. And he's being shifted off it. Van Nistelrooy. Rodri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Silvestre does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Cantona. Some really good ball movement. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Arsenal have a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former.
Rice! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And here's Mohamed Salah. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he's not getting past him there. He's looking wide. Now it's Cantona. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. With so little time left. Grandstand finish. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 3, William
The two
Saliba.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Cantona. Bernardo Silva. Decent chance! Wonderful from Bernardo Silva! That is a gem! An absolute gem! We thought they were done, but never say never. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they...
And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Played towards the front line. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Substitution.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Stones. And here's Ødegaard. Can he latch on to this? Oh, great leap! Another one of football's and how moments.
Cantona has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
De Bruyne, played out to the left flank. Now it's De Bruyne. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Looking for the run. Rodri. Van Dijk. De Bruyne. Now it's Cantona. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. A lot hinges on this one. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
That is very well defended. Burmo. Van Dijk cuts it out. Vardiol. And they've got rid. Here's Rodri. He's in a great position here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, no, what has happened here? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So that was it, the first period of extra time. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? It's their second corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. McAllister. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. Bruno Fernandes providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears. Obama! And how did he not put that away? Now it's Odegaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good ball, good take. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. Now it's De Bruyne. Odegaard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Alexander-Arnold. Bernardo Silva.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's on it. Can he get away? Van Nistelrooy on 2 now and looking for 3. And it's De Bruyne. That's going wide left. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! That's it, the end, an exhilarating conclusion. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Please use parking provided.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. So this one to set the tone. Oh, great save! That is a great save! That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Oh, sent him the wrong way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Arsenal feeling the pressure. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Van Nistelrooy, second in line for them. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Arsenal are looking to keep pace here. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Of course, the lead now is 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
It's in. Pick that one out.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one. It's all about his mindset now.
He's done it! Feel the relief! They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Hello everybody, and quick announcement.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester really deserve a lot of credit for what...
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So straight into the action. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveler, especially here.
And the shot! Of course! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now it's Haaland. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Eric Garcia. Bellingham. He's looking wide. Some really good ball movement.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Goes for a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Lejeune. Aims beyond the defence. That has found him in acres of space. Vinicius Junior defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a little off target.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's picked his way through. Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. Pass somewhat off target. Rafinha. And the counter is on. That's a good ball out wide. And they win it back again. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that was asking for too much.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! That's really well cleared.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. He is through here. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vinicius Junior. Some front-footed pressing going on here.
Madrid certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, this looks sharp. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Distributed tidily.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Cambio de jugadores.
Gets us going once more.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham is... Oh, great chance! Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Shoots! And now they can spring out of defence. Madrid still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Lejeune. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Valeni. 60 minutes played. And he's lost his man here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
It's a pretty loose pass. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Delivered low. Bellingham. Yamal. That's been cut out, well played. Works it forward. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well, that pass isn't the best. Luis Felipe. Just about up to 75 minutes. Looking to play him in. Luis Felipe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played into space out wide. Oh, played through for the wide man. Vallecas choosing to make the first change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 15. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Crosses it in here. Oh, well played.
Vallecas clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Madrid are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Burchett. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nice interception, well timed.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Madrid are running out of time to save themselves. Over to the right flank. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Burchett. Here's a chance! And that's it! They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And that was asking just too much of him. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Hazard. Can he get it through? Raul. The ball goes in. Roberto cuts shapes to shoot. Mateus gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, good. And the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Number 20.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hazard with the delivery. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And this is Hazard. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, that's nice. Corner number 2 then. Schneider goes short. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Robertson does really well there. He is strong. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Schneider. He's having a shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Bergomi. Mateus. Spread to the right. Now it's Kaut. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Stam is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Schneider. Schneider. Now it's Seedorf. He's taking on the lot of them. Nice control. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Seedorf with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Engages and forces him off the ball. Raul. Searching pass he's played there. Rummenigge. Hits off target and by quite a way.
Munich really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can clear their lines. Robertson, over to the right flank.
Munich can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. So their fourth quarter of the game. Stam, just about within shooting range. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Hazard. It's Hazard! And he has kept it out somehow.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. And he gets rid in a hurry.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Quality ball. And here's Raul. Szoboszlai. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Here comes the cross. Martinez. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. So the action resumes.
Munich definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Bergomi spots it and intercepts. And it's Kaut. Now it's Nakata. Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Hazard. Rummenigge. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's played into the area. Pele finds himself offside. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, again the flag's up. Let's a look and place it forward. And it's Soboslai. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's Soboslai.
Such good technique.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in plenty of space here. Cannavaro crosses it in here. Marquez, can he get on the end of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And he's there to make the challenge. And that's definitely not his best. Short changes him with that pass. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. And he's found a way past. Oh, he's on his own! Jimenez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hazard is offering a right smile there.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shot a goal! It's a lucky 7th corner. Mateus! Big chance! That was probably asking just too much.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Pele has found the net here, of course. Decent chance! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitution on the field. Number 26.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Raoul.
So that's two now without reply.
Schneider.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of
14,
moods are very
Vargas.
visible now. They really
Number
fancy
10,
themselves to go and wrap things up.
Coming on the field. Number 19.
And it's Beckham.
Mbumo. Number 15. Bruno Fernandes.
Nakata.
Number 8,
Tele demonstrating his
Adrian.
defensive quality
Number
there.
3, Rudiger.
Seedorf clears without
Beckham.
hesitation.